Hello and welcome back to AvengerCraft. This is episode 22, and today we are standing in front of some bulk storage that I built in between episodes. Now, all I gotta do is hook up some redstone so that we know when our boxes are full. So to do that, all we're going to do is use some comparators, and they will run into a block with a repeater and a repeater. Oops. And as you can see, the light turns on. And then for the next level is just a comparator into the stone brick and the light comes on. And that is because all of these are full. Well, most of them are full. So I will just continue that up. And then I will continue this on each and every one of these. And I'll be back. All right, and we're back. I've got these all completely built. So everything has all the redstone set up. And that's how it looks. So now when items flow through here, these lights will light up when one of the chests is full. So we've got plenty of bulk storage, but I have another problem. Now, if I don't have an entire shulker box full of something, then my barrel's empty, and then I can't get my items. So I came up with this. So all this is an observer sitting on top of a sticky piston. So as you can see, there's a shulker box in here and one there. So if we click this button right here, it goes ahead and sets off the system, and we get our shulker box that has some in there. And I'm not sure why it has a block of quartz in there, but let's see. That could have happened while we were doing some construction. So we'll just ignore that for now. Yeah, so just as easy as that. And we get a new shulker box. This will also work if this light is off and for some reason there is no shulker box in the system. So if we go ahead and load this up, you can see the light turns on, we click the button, and our shulker box is loaded. So that is a very handy little redstone circuit. The problem is I'm now going to have to install that on every single one of these. So I will have to come in here at this block right here and put our redstone in on every single one of these. And we have 92 modules, I think is what I counted. Alright, so I'm going to take out a few sticky pistons here and grab a whole bunch of observers as well. And let's get to this. Let's go ahead and start right here next to where I was. So sticky piston, observer facing up. And I should probably have my redstone as well. Oh yes. That's why. I haven't completely built all these up yet. That changes things just a little bit. Alright, so if we have our redstone down here, that will work. And so I'll grab a whole bunch of redstone. So you just test to make sure that still works. It does. Perfect. So that is how we will set up our redstone. is just like that. And now I'm trapped. Oh, there we go. All right, so it also looks like we're also going to need to get a whole bunch of red concrete to finish building up these little facades in front of all of our redstone. But I'm just going to continue working on this redstone line. So once I get all these done, I'll be back. All right, and we're back. I'm taking a slight detour from our storage system to come check out our shop because I heard we made some diamonds. Penny Blossom came over here and bought some stone. So let's go ahead and, oops, let's go and just put down some shulker boxes here and refill our boxes here. Alright, so that's all restocked. And then I was also told that we made a sale up here. Oh, alright, we sold a pickaxe. I think we've still got plenty of gear here, so we won't have to restock that for a while. But let's head back to the base. Alright, so here we are back at my base, and as you can see, the entrance has changed a little bit. I have got some barrels set up on each side, and this is actually where we are going to put all of our items to send them down into the storage system. So if we break in right here, you can see there's a little dropper here, and then right here is a clock. So when there's items in the dropper, this comparator turns this redstone torch off, which allows this clock to operate. This redstone torch turns on, this comparator detects it, and kind of sends a looping redstone signal like this. And then every time that signal comes around, the dropper drops out an item. So let's get some test items. Because also, I have been working on clearing out where this storage system used to be. So let's go ahead and grab some andesite here and stick it in the barrel. Okay, now we can watch this thing operate. And of course I'm going to get some because I was standing right next to it. So as you see, it's a very slow clock. And the reason for that is I had this on 1 tick, and which makes it a very fast clock. I can show you right here. You can see it blinks a lot faster, a little bit slower, and the speed that I want it. Now the reason I want it a little bit slower is I actually crashed the server a couple nights ago when I was working on this and testing it out because there were too many items in the system. And by in the system, I mean in the water stream downstairs. So if we take a look down here, I'll go ahead and hop up on top of here. You can see the items kind of floating by. And if you can't see those, let me go ahead and turn on hitboxes. There you go. You see those little blue lines racing past? So when that is on full speed, there's a lot more items running through here. And when there's a lot more items running through here, the system can't keep up, especially if most of the items are coming over into this area, because there's hundreds of items running through water streams. And the server was not very appreciative of that. So I went ahead and slowed that down to where that we can still run this. It's not super slow, but it's definitely not as fast as I originally thought it was going to be. But that's okay. I have spent a few nights AFK trying to get all of the items into their places. And as you can see here, we've got a little bit of stone. So we've got almost 3 full barrels of 27 shulker boxes that are full of items. That's a lot of stone. And we've only sold 2 barrels full, so we're going to have to do something with all of that. Because I also have a bunch more over here that I haven't put into the system yet. And our bulk storage is starting to fill up. Yeah. So this is working great. Our storage system is working amazingly. And we've got all of our new buttons in. I just haven't placed the buttons because there's a lot of places where I need more red concrete. So that is going to be the next project. I'm going to head back to the shopping district, gather up a whole bunch of sand and gravel, and make a whole lot of concrete. Alright, so here we are back at this bulk storage, and as you can see, I've got in a bunch of decoration and a whole lot of red concrete installed. So this is what our storage system is looking like. I think it's looking very nice. The design turned out really well, I think. And all I've got to do now is install all these stone buttons, and we will be completely done. But that is all I've got time for today, guys. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. This has been Buggy Hoser, and goodbye.